Hey there, GP. How's it going there? I've been waiting all afternoon for the live. Yeah, we did lose our internet earlier for a couple of hours. I did go live here for a little bit, but then I had to eat some dinner, and then we had a friend come by that needed a tool. Hey there, Clint. Welcome in. Welcome in. We do have our Steelhead jigs. They're on the website. We just have this one color right now. I'm going to work on getting another color out there. We just have this one color out there. We do also have the Hulkster jig. We got it in 16th and a 1/8 ounce. 16th and a 1/8 ounce. They're on the website right now. Those are limited edition. My opinion, purple and black hair jigs work best springtime, Wisconsin. Yep. That's a good color there. That's a real good color. And how you doing there, Clint? You doing okay? Oh, you're doing all right. All right, all right, all right. That is good to know. Never been there, unfortunately. Yep. I've been to Wisconsin. I lived a little bit. I lived there for a few months up in Appleton, Wisconsin. I went there for a few months. I never did any fishing up there. I just didn't have any time to do any fishing. And the friends that I had up there didn't really get much into fishing a whole lot. Manitowoc River. That is a tongue twister for me. When I lived up there, they corrected me on my pronunciation of Wisconsin. I always said Wisconsin, and they said it's Wisconsin. Man, I can't believe it's Thursday already. Never heard of them? Yeah. 30 minutes away. Yep, I lived in Appleton, and I lived in. There's a nearby town that was adjoined to Appleton, and I want to say it was Kimberly. I can't remember exactly. I mean, it might as well have been Appleton. It was that close. It was kind of like you cross the street and you're into Appleton. We're going to try to get the 1/8 ounce. Right now we just have this here on a 1/16 on the site. And it is a Steelhead jig. That's with the number 4 Mustad Steelhead hook. Appreciate everybody in the channel right now. Thank you guys for coming in. Oh, I don't know. I have no clue. I've been running low numbers all day. Yep, 5 watching and 3 likes. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good. Yeah, usually you gotta wait a few days when you hit your 50 subs. Yeah, on some of the other apps, once you hit the minimum requirement, you could go live like right off the bat. YouTube's a little bit different. YouTube's a little bit different. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue at all. Even though I've been doing live streams for almost a year, I don't know everything there is. Yeah, they just have to take some caution. A little bit of caution. They go on a rack that's on the other side of the phone. Just hang them up there. And then I package them up. Pack them up. Hey there, David. How's it going there? Hey there, Ernie. Welcome in. Tired, yeah. Me too. Me too. I'm going to be in the shop tomorrow morning, but I'm going to take off probably around 11:30, somewhere in there. So I'll be in the shop here for about 3 or 4 hours. I'm going to come back in the shop and do some work. We're going to go out and watch a movie tomorrow. Go watch us a little movie. Well, when our internet was out for a few hours, I got to watch a couple of people's lives. I cannot remember that fella's name, but I know he goes on Turner's Live all the time. And in watches, it's MBP Fishing. I want to say that's his name. I can't remember his profile. He made me a mod in his channel right off the bat. He's a nice guy. And I want to say, where does he fish at? I cannot remember where he fishes at. And I thought about doing, oh yeah. No, she likes teaching. I think she would rather be home, you know. The summer's really short, especially for a teacher, because she's studying, she's having to do some kind of, she has to study some courses for school. And of course, they always do it in the summertime when they're out of school. But she likes it. She likes teaching. she just wished that she had a little more time off, you know. And it's that way for a lot of teachers. It is a grind, you know. For a lot of these teachers, they get a lot of kids that sometimes don't know how to behave, and sometimes it just wears people out. Sometimes she's really good at what she does. She's a special ed teacher, and she does love doing it. It just sometimes it just, you know, with the summertime and the breaks and stuff like that, sometimes she wishes she had a longer, you know, time off. Some teachers do. Some teachers do. My wife is one who, because she's special ed, and I think she teaches 3 different grades, 3rd through 5th, that she's always doing stuff. And it's that way with a lot of teachers. They, you know, it's not a job that you go from 9 to 5. It's a job that requires you to be there early, like a lot early. It requires you to grade papers and do assignments after hours. And so, you know, some people think it's just a 8-hour, you know, job, but it's a lot tougher than that. Yeah, for the pay that they get, especially here in Oklahoma, it's you know, you get a lot of people that come into teaching and they don't stay in there that long. My wife's been doing it for a while, though. Some people think it's just an easy job, and it's not. It's not that easy. I substituted a long time ago at a private school, and that 1 week of doing that, it wore me out. I always thought maybe one day I'd become a school teacher because I wanted to be like a baseball coach or something, and it made me not want to pursue that career. I had a piece of thread stuck in there. Let me do this over. Yeah, because you go to school, yeah. Yeah, a lot of times they're doing extra stuff for their school. A lot of times they get volunteered to do stuff that, you know, other people probably wouldn't do. Yep, that is our Discord. I'm going to pin that up there for a little bit. Yeah, make sure to join our Discord. This here is a Steelhead jig. This here is a 1/16 ounce. I'm going to share this back out. I'm going to share this back out. I'm going to share it out to our Facebook group. Okay, there we go. Come down here for a little bit. Man, I've been hurting today. Uh-oh. Go a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I got to set the traps tonight for the raccoon. Had a field trip that actually fun. We went to college last, it was like 3 years ago. Yeah. What college was that? Let me tell you what, sometimes you get a hook in your vise and the hook doesn't want to stay in there. Sometimes that happens. It's so boring, yeah. Well, college isn't for everybody. I had no intentions on going to school. I mean, I kind of thought I did, but then I ended up going when I was 22, when all my friends were graduating. That's when I went back to college. My wife was going to college when we first met, and we got married. We had babies, you know, about a year and a half later, and she ended up going back to school. I was really proud of her. She went back to school when the kids were in like junior high age, and I'm really proud of her. She had a husband that was really, you know, I had knee surgeries and shoulder surgeries and all kinds of stuff, and my wife was working a full-time job and went back to school, and she got her degree, and then a few years later she got her master's. And my wife is a good lady. Yeah, she may not think that I think that about her, but she's a really good lady. It's cooling down out there a little bit. It's only 90 degrees in the shade right now. Yeah, only 90 degrees. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, before we went to Texas, it was like 11 o'clock at night here, and it was still 90 degrees outside. It was really warm that night. So we do the lure I'm working on right now is on the website. It's on, you know, just type in Steelhead, and you'll find that's the only one right now that we have listed under Steelhead. And then we did put the Hulkster jig on there, the red and yellow. That'll be up there for a limited time. We have the Hulkster jig in a 1/8 and a 1/16 ounce. I'm probably going to make some more of those tomorrow. Hey there, Tyler. Hey there, Remington. How's it going? Remington and Panfish are the guys that I talk to them to the most out of all the people that I kind of confide with them. They've been watching me for years. Sometimes when I blow up and mess up, sometimes I'm there. Sometimes I'm just, you know, there just to kind of vent out at times. Hey there, Tommy. Hey there, Wayman. How you doing there, bud? We did get the Steelhead jig up. We only have a 16th ounce on the site, and we have the Hulkster jig is on the website now. It is on the website. We have the Hulkster in a 1/8 and a 1/16. Appreciate everybody in the channel. That's what friends do, brother. I'm there. I've been watching when I go in the house. I've been watching on. We have it on the news all day long. Has been Hulk Hogan. So we had 3 celebrities pass away this week. We had Aussie Osborne, Hulk Hogan, and Malcolm Jamal Warner. If you don't know who Malcolm Jamal Warner is, he's the guy that played, what is it? Theo Huxtable in the Cosby Show. Yeah, Flair was a mess. I was watching him too. Yeah, I think Flair is about 6 or 7 years older than Hulkster. Oh, last week. Yeah, you're right. Last week, Connie Francis died. Yep. Yeah, we've had a lot of people recently. Hey there, Alex. How's it going? It actually feels like it's cooling down here in the shop. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Hey there, RF. How's it going there? Yep, appreciate you guys. Yeah, I need to make a Connie Francis jig. Need to make a Connie Francis jig. Oh, is that the names of the green dude Hulk? Yeah, the green dude is the Incredible Hulk, but there is a story out there, and hey there, John, that Marvel Comics had sued Hulk Hogan over the name, and then what you call the copyright laws or the trademark laws expired, and Hulk Hogan ended up buying the name and basically owned the name Hulk. And anyway, he ended up, they worked out an agreement, and I don't think anybody lost out on any money. Thank you there, Clint. Let me get that pinned up there. That is our website. Yep. So we do have the Steelhead jigs on the website. We also have the Hulkster jig on the website too. I added them on just before I went live this evening. Hey there, Jeffrey. These would work on, the 16th ounce would work on crappie too. Yeah, if you go to our website there, Jeff, we got a link right down there in the chat. We have well over 60 colors of lures. We have 7 different sizes. Some people will use these for steelhead, also for crappie. I only have the 16th ounce right now of this with the steelhead hook, but all the other hooks are with mustad sickles. These are with the mustad sickle hook. Yeah, but a lot of people use these also for crappie. I think they think they're going to catch a 10-pound crappie and they don't want the hook to bend out. So, but yeah, you can use these for steelhead, walleye, striper. Somebody just made an order. He just ordered 3 items from the website. What did he order? What did you get there, Wayman? Throw some W's up there for Wayman. Nicotine Bubbles, how's it going there? Yeah, and Jeffrey, used right now, we got a sale going on. For every 3 packs of lures, that's 3, we're going to throw in a surprise 4th pack. Oh, my son's back already. Yep. What would be a good idea for an Aussie Osborne jig? What would be a good idea for an Aussie Osborne jig? What can you come up for? Yep. Oh, you got the Hulkster? Okay, cool. A bat-like jig? Yep, maybe. Yeah, Wayman bought the Hulkster jigs. That's the new Hulkster that we put out there today. It's red and yellow. Hey there, Tim. Black and white? Yep, that would work too. I know somebody texted me and said, hey, why don't you do the Hollywood Hogan jig? And I'm like, I think we already have that with the Mad Shad. But, maybe I could do something different with black and white. For striper here in Quebec, maybe not. You know, I don't know. Yeah, you can use these. We have a striper club out of Tulsa, and a lot of them get our lures. They'll get anything from a 32nd, 16th, 8th, quarter ounce. Some of them fly fish for their striper too. Finally home from driving. Regional, watching you tonight. Well, I will purchase some jigs. Well, yep. Every 3 packs you buy, we're going to throw a 4th pack in for free. It'll be a surprise pack. And so the biggest amount of jigs somebody bought so far was 27 packs. They bought 27 and they got 9 free packs of jigs. So we have some really good sales going on in the summertime because it is just slow in the summertime. Burgundy and gold iron maniac jig. Maybe. I need to find me some burgundy paint. That's what my thing is. I got to find me a good burgundy powder coat. Favorite jig of all time is the Assassin. The Assassin is a pink head, white body, chartreuse tail. My very first jig I tied was a pink head, white body, white tail. My second jig that I ever tied was the Assassin lure. And I've caught a bunch of big crappie with that lure. I'm not saying that if you buy that color, you're going to catch big crappie, but I've caught a lot of big ones. Purple head, black tail for Aussie Osborne. That sounds good too. Maybe we'll work on an Aussie Osborne jig here in a little bit. Shin Kakiman, welcome in. Yeah, I probably tore up that name, but welcome in. Hey there, Sawyer. And how you do? You rig that. Oh, I fish for white bass, which they call them here sand bass here in Oklahoma, where I'm at. And I fish for crappie. I also fish for catfish and paddlefish, but the lures are basically for crappie and sand bass. Where I'm from, we called the sand bass white bass in Texas. Red, yellow for Hulk Hogan. Yep, I have that one right now. We do have them on the website. We got the Hulk Hogan jigs. Right there. Those are on the website. I added them on before I went live. I don't know if you guys can see it better. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, how I love you. I get this light in there. Yeah, we do have the Hulkster jig. It's on the website. Black and white, he wasn't really. Purple, can do his Black Sabbath career, and then black for his solo career. Maybe throw in some silver for his necklace, or the necklace is silver, or are they gold? Well, if I start working on a Aussie Osborne jig, I'm gonna make some people happy, and I'm gonna make some people mad. Do I do soft plastic? No, I don't do any soft. I do some soft plastic. Sometimes we do the Jelly Belly jigs. Silver and gold, yep. I can probably do a silver and gold jig. It was a mix, yep. You know what? I have an idea, and I'm going to play around with it here in just a bit. I have a few more of these to tie, and then I may make a lure that's black, silver, and gold. Black, silver, and gold. We still got to come up with the Connie Francis jig and a Malcolm Jamal Warner jig too. Hey there, Azam. I don't know if this light really enhances. Does it enhance? Ooh, I know it's blinding me. Blinded by the light. Red, white, and pink for Connie Francis. Yep. Okay, this is our Steelhead jig. You can also use it for walleye, you can use it for crappie, you can use it for trout. It is a 1/16 ounce. I'm hoping I can get the 1/8 ounce maybe on the website tomorrow. I have these here and I need to double check because I think they're a 1/4 ounce. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're 1/4 ounce. And that's that jig right there. That's on a #1 hook. I may make some 1/32 ounce ones too, so there's a good chance I'm gonna probably pour tomorrow evening maybe. What head color for Aussie? You guys throw me a colors out there, guys. Yeah, I know he was black and white for a while. Yeah, for the NWO. For that, you guys can buy the Mad Shad jig. You guys can buy my Mad Shad jig because that's black, white, and silver. Hey there, G-Man. Purple? Maybe? Pretty jigs, yeah. Oh, man. Hey, I am one of the most beautiful men in the world making jigs. Maybe one day I'll make People Magazine's most handsomest jig maker. All black, red eyes for Aussie. Yeah, maybe. That sounds good. Some great jigs. Well, thank you there, Max. I want you guys to do something for me here. How many of you people have your notifications turned on for me, for my channel? I'm not talking Discord or Facebook or anything. I'm talking on our YouTube channel here. I'm going to ask you guys to, if you can, to turn off your notifications and to turn them back on. What that does sometimes, that helps reset the algorithm. And I don't think our algorithm's doing that good right now. I think some things are kind of making it a little bit on the bad side. You do? Okay, yeah, just turn it off and turn it on. Turn it off and turn it on. Turn it off and turn it on. Okay. Yeah. You know, that went through my head too there, Tim. What do you mean, you people? For 400 years, we've been working ourselves up that hill or that mountain. Oh, golly, that's a bad movie to be watching, is Tropic Thunder. Oh, man, okay. I do and I will, yep. That helps reset the algorithm. It works that way on TikTok, and I've read that it does that here on YouTube. Either Lou or Lon. Is that Lon? Hey, Lon. What do I catch mostly? I catch a lot of sand bass and crappie and catfish. I catch a lot of those. Last week, my oldest, I see the gill. Yeah. That's the first thing I think of when I hear those words. What do you mean, you people? Oh, golly. And that Robert Downey Jr., if you would have never known that was Robert Downey Jr., and you just, you would have never known it was a white dude. You just would have never known that. Yeah, welcome in, Lon. Appreciate you coming in. Hey there, show flies. Yep, we are back from the trip. Yep, we got back Sunday evening. And man, it feels like this week has zoomed really fast. It just went by really fast. We had a good trip. It was a sad trip because my wife had never seen any of the Kerrville floods before, and this was her first time ever seeing, she didn't see the water get high or anything like that, but she just, I grew up in Kerrville, Texas, and about every 3 or 4 years we get some flooding. And that's what I grew up under. And my wife had seen it for the first time, and You know, and that's what the people in Kerrville, they'll have these flash floods, and the way that the Guadalupe River runs through those little towns, it just does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. We did get to see some family, and we got to see some friends that I went to school with, and my wife got to meet a lot of new people. Yeah, and that's another thing too. If you do subscribe to me, make sure you go to one of my videos and leave a comment, because what YouTube will do, if you don't leave any comments on one of my videos, it'll unfollow. It'll make that person unfollow. Yep. Yeah, leave a comment on a video. You don't have to go on every. If you go to every video, another thing that hurts your profile as a creator is if you get a lot of people, they go to the beginning of the video, they drop a like, they leave a comment, and they watch 10-15 seconds. And then they go to the next video. And they think, well, if I'm watching Show Flies, I'm just going to like every single video that he has out there. Well, if I do that as a viewer, and I'm doing that on Show Flies channel, and I'm just going to each video, liking it, skipping the rest of the video, going to the next video, liking it, and maybe leaving a comment, I'm not doing him any good there. Oh, it did, yeah. I followed somebody today. They were, what were they doing? They were catfishing. And that person, I had two people make me mods in their channel. They were like, Ruben's in here, guys. I don't, you know. And not every one of them, but a couple of the channels that I came in, and a couple of them made me mods, and people followed me and said, hey, I picked you up. And I went ahead and picked them back up, and they said, be sure to leave a comment, because if you don't, it'll take the subscribe away. You know, it just does that. Who's doing old school tonight? The Honeymooners tonight on TV. The Honeymooners, yep, I remember that. Yeah, it does hurt more than it helps. And it's that way on TikTok and some of these other apps. And a lot of times people mean well. They think, well, if I go to every single video on Ruben's profile and I just, you know, click the thumbs up on, and I go to the next video and I'm not watching the video, that hurts a channel there. Hey, Captain, how you doing? I am tying up some of these Steelhead jigs. These are with the Steelhead hook. You can use them for steelhead, you can use them for crappie, trout, all kinds of fish. These hooks do not bend. They are very, very strong, and they have no bend in them. Okay, let's go ahead and play with a gold head. We're going to get a gold head. Resubscribe is all good. Yep. Now, if you resubscribe, if you unsubscribe and subscribe, I don't know what that does for your, because I know sometimes it'll say that you followed somebody or subscribed. You've been a subscriber for 6 months or a year. I don't know if it resets all of that, but sometimes that does help the algorithm out, because if somebody's out there if they're reporting your channel, your live stream, your content, what happens is the app, what they'll start doing is something called shadow banning, and meaning they're not going to push your video out. Some people aren't going to get notified, and that's happened to me a lot of times on TikTok. Somebody unfollows me, they get mad at me. Maybe we blocked them a couple of times in the channel, and then they get mad. They start reporting. Even my own wife doesn't get notified when I go live, when I get shadow banned. And I don't know if it exactly works that way here on YouTube or not, but you know, I've seen that happen with Crappie Man Jigs. His numbers used to be really high. He used to have a lot of people in his channel watching, and now he gets a lot of people at times, but it's not as much as it used to be. And I've seen that happen on Brian's lives too. You know, just the other day he had 10 or 15,000 people watching him, and then I've seen on some other live streams where he has like 200 people watching, and I'm not getting notified when he goes live, and I know that happens on his channel. So sometimes you rub people the wrong way, and they start reporting you. Let me go grab some gold heads. Do 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 do. Oh, I forgot I'm wearing a mic and you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me. So I can't talk about Wayman over here because he can hear me. I'm kidding. Let's see, do I have any of those gold heads? I sure don't. I don't have any gold heads with eyes. Do I have any gold heads with eyes over here? Oh, I have one. Okay, good. We can play around with this one here. Let's see. Good thing you're not going. Yeah, you know, years ago, and this pastor, he's gone with the Lord. We were at a pastor's conference, and this pastor, and I'm not going to say his name because some people may watch the channel one day and know who I'm talking about. But there was like a huge pastors conference, a lot of pastors there. This one fellow was speaking, really nice guy. I always liked him, really good person. He was really old school, and you're speaking in front of about 5,000 people, well, maybe even 7,000 because they had the gymnasium filled up with people then. And anyhow, after he gets done speaking, he goes to the restroom, and he forgets to turn off his lapel mic. And I'm really glad he went number one and not number two, because you can hear everything. You can hear the people standing in the stall right next to him. Everybody knew what was going on. The people in the sound booth, I guess they just went out and took a break too. And he came out of the bathroom, and everybody was blushing in front of him. A super nice guy, really great guy. He's no longer with us. I need some yellow thread. There's my yellow thread. Let's get some of this chenille over here. I need some bigger chenille over there. No, we don't need that. We need silver. We need gray. We need black feathers. Let's get some black feathers. We're going to do a concept jig. And so when I say concept, it's basically, well, that's what it is, concept. Because in the moderator's time, a lot people never come back to your live. I don't know about that. YouTube, like to see hi. Yeah, they do. They do like to see high likes. A lot of likes. Yep. Yeah, I have don't have a lot of moderate. Yeah, when moderators time, because when moderators time, a lot of people out people. Yeah, that happens quite a bit. That's why I kind of give an allowance to. I mean, every time somebody has that's a troll comes in, unless they're being really like rude, using lewd comments. They're in here to start strife. But I mean, a lot of times, you know, there's a language barrier. You know, there's some people that may be from a different country and they just don't know how to text English. But you do get a lot of people that are just they're just not good people. You know, I could take most criticism. I don't mind me talking or somebody talking about, you know, my obesity, you know, or whatever it may be. I don't mind that a whole lot. Makes me cry at night when I'm alone. Okay, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with some gold too. Yeah, on our TikTok, when I first started doing TikTok 5 years ago, I think it was about 5 years ago. A lot of the moderators I started, you could only have 30 moderators on TikTok. It used to be 15 or 20, and then it just started, you know, it's up to like 30 now, I think. But the moderators I had in the beginning, they were kicking everybody out of the room. They were having a block party. Everybody was being kicked out. I'm like, man, if they keep doing this, I'm not going to have anybody in the chat. And so I had to kind of put a hold to that and demoderate people. And anyway, we ended up with some really good mods. I just got back from fishing. Cool deal. I'm back. I'm returning visitor. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, you start kicking people out, it tells the algorithm that a lot of people aren't welcome. And that's why I'd rather time somebody out for 60 seconds or something like that. Now, there are some people that have been coming on the live. I have a hard time with them in the live. So, you know, I'm kind of dealing with that. I'm dealing with some stress issues, some stressors. Some guys are stressors, and I'm trying to figure myself out through that. So, okay, let's go ahead and go with this one here. Hello from Ulaga. Ulaga. How's it going, Smitty? Not Smitty. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. A lot better than yesterday. Yesterday was a real stressor. I'm like, this is crazy. Yesterday was pretty bad. It's okay though. I mean, I dealt with it okay. I think I deal with stress pretty good compared to other people. Some other people would just lose it. And I've been on people's live streams where they just go bonkers. They just explode. I'm pretty easygoing. Okay. This will be our Aussie Osborne experiment. Hey, Stephen, how's it going? I'm back. Catfish weekend coming up. Oh, that sounds good. How many fish did you end up with? You know, I was watching you this morning, and I had to step away to go to the other side of the shop, and I came back, and your live was off. It said something like private, and I didn't know if you just turned it on for your subscribers or something. I don't know what happened, but I ended up not being able to watch it. And then I went live, and then our internet went out. And supposedly, I guess the internet went out with a lot of the, what you call Starlink. They just went out everywhere. Well, I watched earlier, like when I first got in the shop this morning, and I noticed that I jumped on your live, and you were like still, or it was frozen, and people in the comments were going, I think his phone's overheating. Okay, here's my Aussie Osborne jig. I don't know how good it looks, but we'll go with that. Well, these will be for the giveaway that I'm going to do. I'll make this a special 4-pack that I'll give away, because I'm going to tie 4 of them. I got a gar. I saw the catfish. They kept slipping out of your hands. I saw that. Kaiden, how's it going there, Kai? My guy, Kai. RRP, yep. Rest in peace, Aussie. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. Now, we do have our Hulk Hogan jigs on the website. They are the Hulksters. Those are now on the website. Those are now on the website. We have them in a 1/8 ounce and a 1/16, and then we do have the bubblegum Steelhead jigs. You can use these for crappie too. You can use them for trout. They're made with Steelhead hooks. Those are now on the website. Yeah, we now got to do our Connie Francis jigs and our Malcolm Jamal Warner jigs, our Theo Huxtable jigs. Yeah, I can't believe he died. He drowned to death. I think he was in Puerto Rico, and the undertow, or what you call the rip currents, took him out. Like him and another gentleman. Ruben is the voice in my head. Yep. What about an MJ jig? MJ, what are you talking MJ? Malcolm Jamal Warner? Are you talking about him? Who else died? Did somebody else die? Did Michael Jackson die recently? I know he died a few years ago. Did Michael Jordan die? No, he didn't die. That's what you're talking about, yeah. No, no. I'm not even going to comment because I have a feeling even if I'm joking, it's going to come out the wrong way. It'll be funny to some people, but it'll be not so funny to other people. Oh yeah, it has been hot here. I'm doing pretty good, Gemini man. I was watching who was that guy that was? We were in somebody else's channel, and I can't remember there was a fella catfishing. Yeah, it'd probably be pretty shiny. Yep. No, no. Uh, is the car owner Michael Jordan? Yeah, yes, he is a car owner. What color is the car? Yeah, don't ask that question there. I remember you. You're, you know. Oh, is he? Is he really? I did not know that. I don't watch a whole lot of NASCAR or Indy cars or anything like that. I've just never been a big racing fan. I've been to National Hot Rod Association, NHRA. I've tied for a bunch of people in NASCAR. I've tied for some and the Hot Rod Association, but I've just never really got into racing. My mother-in-law, she's into racing. Both of my brothers-in-laws, they love racing. I just never got into it. That's what we need is a car with the crappie jig on it. That's what we need. We need a Ruben Flores Jig car. Oh, that'll be cool. And Bubba Wallace, yep. Yeah, I'm a passenger. You're never going to let that go. Oh, my goodness. Passenger princess. Oh, my. You see what my wife started? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, she's probably watching right now, doing a little hee hee hee. Oh, I'm going to let her know what she started. We did have a good time on the road. We had a good time live streaming. It was a good long time sitting next to my wife. Stephanie, take the wheel. Okay, let's see here. Yes, I need to block them, don't I? I need to block those words. Passenger. Now, Crappie Man Jig showed me how to do all that stuff, so I can do that stuff now. He's been showing me how to do a lot of stuff, so. Yeah, the Intimidator. Oh, I'm not, you have to scroll back and look. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to repeat it. My wife called me a name on the way down to Texas. And some people, and I'm saying some people, have been repeating it to me on my live streams. It's almost borderline trolling. No, I'm just kidding about that. Watch, Dave's going to type it in there again. Yeah, my wife called me that. Now I'm being called that all the time. Yeah, my wife drove the whole time down to Texas, so I wanted to sit in the back seat and feel like somebody important, but she would not let me sit in the back seat. Oh, you do? Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I know. Did I go fishing today? No, I sure didn't. I'm going to try to go here in the next couple of days. It's just been so hot, super hot here. Been crazy hot. My back is feeling where I probably can go out and do some fishing if I didn't have to like walk a quarter mile to get to a fishing hole. I'm not going to take the boat right now because I think my back would be hurting pretty bad afterwards. But I'm just going to take it easy. Kevin was in the live earlier, and him and Deborah came by a couple of well, was it yesterday? I think they came by yesterday, and no, it had to be the day before. They bought a mystery jig box, and they caught a bunch of sand bass below the dam. I'm thinking about going below the dam. Tomorrow I'm going to be in the shop for a little bit, and then we're going to take off for lunch and go watch a movie. Hey, Roman, welcome in here. Yeah, the heat's been awful. We were, I think we got up to 106, 107 today with the heat index. It's supposed to be the same thing tomorrow. Okay, we're going to be giving this pack away for one of the giveaways tomorrow. We'll be doing this for one of the giveaways tomorrow. We'll be doing the giveaway tomorrow evening, somewhere around 5:30, 5:40, somewhere in that time slot. Snagging is out of the question. Yes, it is. That would be tearing up my hips and back big time. I do like snagging. I like snagging for paddlefish. I just haven't been able to do it with my back being all messed up. Oh, it's already 9 o'clock. I didn't even expect to be out here this long. Okay, let's get these packed up. I'll take it down there. Take it down there. Now we're going to do a special 4-pack. We'll be giving this pack away. Okay, this will be one of the giveaway packs for tomorrow. That'll be the special Aussie Osborne jigs. Special Aussie Osborne jigs. Get this out of the way. So our internet went out today, and so I didn't go live, but I did get to clean a lot of heads. I cleaned up a bunch of heads so I could paint, and I tied a bunch up too. I'm probably going to tie some more of these Hulkster jigs, the Hulk Hogan jigs, tomorrow too. Those are on the website. We have them in a 16th and an 8th. And then we do have the Steelhead jigs. The ones I just got through tying, those are on the website too. So we had a lot of deliveries come in. We got some new stickers. We got the metallic or the glitter stickers. Those are yellow. And those just came in, so some of those are probably going to go out tomorrow. Probably that's going to be given away. We're probably going to give away a couple of these tomorrow too. These are the 3 1/4, or I think they're 3 1/2, 3 1/4. Those are bumper stickers there. Those are a little bit bigger. Put them on the back end of your car. I went snagging in Iowa with my dad. For carp. Oh wow, you can do that for carp? Got 20 good. Now we realized yesterday that they put out a bounty here in Oklahoma, and I think they're paying like 25 or 50 bucks. You guys could check it for me. I know I'm not 100% certain on it, but they're paying people to not put these Asian carp back in the waters. Now I don't know where they're at. It just said Oklahoma, and so they know it's an invasive species. And if there are those carp that like jumping out of the water while the boat's running, I could see how that could be a detriment. Oh, thank you. Yep, that's what they look like in the pack, and we're only going to do that for a limited time. And what I did with these jigs here, they are the cyclone jigs that we put on every so often. And so we're going to keep them as the Hulkster jig till we get in trouble maybe. Because it is, the name Hulkster is a trademark name. And so we're going to put them up there. This will give somebody something that they could feel kind of close to if they want to use it, you know, as a keepsake, or if they want to fish with it. But I put on the website they're limited, so we're only going to do it for a short time. Now what I did different between this jig and the cyclone jig is that I put red flashing as well as the holographic yellow flashing too. So it has both colors of flashing in it. I didn't mark them up. I mean, they're selling, I think, $6.99 and $7.99 a pack. But they will be eligible. I mean, they'll be part of that. If you buy 3 packs, you get 1 pack free. So we'll be giving away, you know, a pack of jigs for every 3 packs that somebody buys. Now, another thing is The 3-packs that you buy on our website, they don't have to match. Hey there, Mark. They don't have to match or anything like that. You can get a pack of these. You can get a pack of these. And, oops, sorry. You can get a pack of those. And I'm counting these as jigs. You know, I'm counting the underspin to hand ties as a pack of jigs. So, again, for everybody that goes to our website and they purchase, you know, 3-packs, 6-packs, 9-packs, whatever, you're going to get an extra, you know, surprise pack. So we've already had one guy, he bought 27 packs of jigs. And he got 9 free packs of jigs. He got a bunch of free ones. So it's a good time to stock up right now for the winter time, for the fall bite, or if you like fishing in this heat, you know, good time to get jigs. Yeah, we do have the Steelhead. We have the 1/16 ounce. They are now on the website. I'm hoping to get the 1/8 ounce up there. I know I tied a few of these. These are the 1/4 ounce. But we're going to be getting some of the 1/8 ounce made up here pretty soon. With it being tomorrow and Friday, there's no telling if I'm going to have enough time to get them up. But I'm going to try to get them up there soon. But we do have the 16th ounce Steelhead, and then we have the Hulkster jigs too. Another thing we did was we added 2 new colors of squirrel tail jigs on the website, as well as the Odyssey jig. The Odyssey jig is a silver head, a white body, and a white and silver tail with eyes. Now, we've had the Odyssey without eyes, and I'm glad that John's in here, and he's one of my mods, because he pointed it out that we didn't have the ones with eyes on the website. So if you go to the Odyssey jig, if you scroll down or click on it, it'll say, you know, Classic Odyssey, or it'll say Flow Pro. If you see the word Pro, usually that means they have eyes. Okay, these are the 1/8 ounce Hulkster jigs. Again, these are going to be limited duty, and so we're going to only do, you know, a few packs of them. We're going to see how they sell. If they sell really well, I'll just keep making them. But once it starts slowing down, you know, I'm only going to make so many packs, and however many packs I have, that's what I have. Hey, Fishy Fingers, how's it going there? Fishy Fingers. You guys know who did that in wrestling? Do you guys know who would do that? Hey there, PK. Hey, Deborah, how's it going there, Deborah? No, Hulk never did that. That was Stardust. Stardust did that. Not Stardust did the mod, but I'm talking about the wrestler. We do have catfish people in here, right? And I'm gonna let you guys know we do have our circle hooks half price. They are 50% off. I don't know if I have any circle. Yeah, I have some up here. Yep. Yeah, we do have a 5/0 all the way to a 10/0 hook. They are 50% off a pack. 50% off, my friends, my amigos. Hey, Kedra, how you doing there? So again, we do have our Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster jigs on the website. Those are on the website, and we're only going to be, those are going to be limited edition there. They are really pretty lure. We have them in a 16th and a 1/8 ounce. We do have our 16th ounce steelhead jigs. Those are with the steelhead hook. You can use them for crappie, trout, steelhead, walleye, all kinds of fish. Oh, you don't have them there yet? Yep. Up here in Wisconsin, but I might buy some of your hooks for pike. Yep, they'll work for pike too. Now, if you don't have big catfish, you can always, use a 5/0, 6, 7/0. I mean, I've caught 1 and 2 pound catfish on a 10/0 hook. So, I mean, and a 1 pound catfish, it has a little bitty mouth, little mouth. Just woke up, good sleep. Oh, good. Black carp. Okay, I see. Yep. Oh, they are. Yeah. Spell check. Yep. Some of the flatheads, and I've been seeing flatheads like out of Arizona, and I think they have them in Vegas too. Well, not Vegas, Nevada. And some of the flatheads I see, they have a pretty big head, but it's like the body and the tail are like super small. Hey there, Caden. How are you doing tonight? So guys, I'm going to take the rest of the night off. I'll be back here in the morning, and I'm going to try to come on here somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock. And we are going to be doing the giveaway tomorrow evening. So as far as I know, we're going to do at least 2 giveaways tomorrow. We've been doing 3, but we've been gone a week, and gifts and things like that just hadn't been like that how they have been in the past. So we're gonna, we may do 3 giveaways. They may be a little bit on the smaller end, but we'll do some giveaways. We'll do some stuff for you guys. So you guys have a good night. Thank you again for watching. You guys be good, and God bless you guys. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.